So this is a new A24 release. I believe this came out either last month or a couple weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure when this came out. Probably should look that up. But I did just watch it. Here's the slipcover. You can get this just about everywhere, this brand new movie. I believe this was shown at film festivals, and you can rent it digitally. This is an A24 release, of course. So let's talk a little about A24. A24 makes really good movies. But a lot of their movies are not for everyone. They're very slowly paced. They're not the most entertaining films in the world. This is not a negative criticism because, again, they're well-made, great films. But a lot of people walk into these films and they get pissed off because they're not entertaining films. And so if you look at an A24 movie and watch the trailer and it doesn't look interesting to you, don't watch it. But basically this film is about two travelers who are on the run from a band of vengeful, I don't know why I said vegetarian, vengeful hunters in the 1820s Northwest dream of striking it rich, but their treacherous plan to make their fortune on the frontier comes to rely on a secret use of wealthy business prize dairy cow, with the scheme landing somewhere between honest integrity, pure gift, renewed... Sorry. Okay, that was the end of the plot description. So I was just reading it because I really wouldn't know how to explain this plot, honestly. From renowned filmmaker Kelly Richardent. Excuse me if I pronounced your name wrong. She is actually a female director. Some people may not think that's a big of a deal, but honestly, there is not very many female directors. And I think it's something to be championed, especially not when it's just a female director. When a female director makes a good film, we should always champion a good film made by a good filmmaker. I do not believe in praising a film because it is directed by a woman. But basically, that's the plot of this movie. Kind of these people find this who are trying to get rich. They find this cow, and kind of what goes on with that. It's a very slowly paced movie, and I will say, while most A24 movies are like this is a little too much of a slog to get through. It is not terrible. It's just like slowly moving. I'm okay with the slow movie, right? I just watched like 3 different cuts of Apocalypse Now. That movie's like over 3 hours. At least the longest cut of it is. So they're long, but they were good, and I liked watching them. I didn't really have too many issues with pacing, and that's kind of I like long movies when it's necessary for that length, and this was not necessary. Now it wasn't too bad like that. This is kind of more of a minor criticism because the pacing, while is a very important thing in a film, the pacing of this film is just slightly too long. It's not some major, overly long film. It's just slightly over, maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, a little too long. That's it. And even then, it's not that noticeable. But the performances here are all really good. They're excellent, and I love all the performances here. The script and the dialogue were actually pretty good. The cinematography is beautiful, and what they kind of did with the aspect ratio, kind of changing that, was also really beautiful. The film is one of the most pretty films I've watched this year. Beautiful looking movie, definitely worth a check out. I will say again, if pacing is something that bothers you, if you have a hard time watching films like this, don't watch it. If it doesn't sound interesting to you, do not watch it. However, if you like A24 movies, check it out. If you like well-crafted, great movies that look beautiful, excellent performances, and that are constantly engaging, this is, for the most part anyways, besides some minor pacing, definitely check out First Cow. This runs about $13 on Blu-ray. I picked this up at Target. They sell it at Walmart. They sell it at Amazon. Wherever you buy movies, this is there. Check it out.